happening?
The bee's chasing Chris, it's hilarious.
Ah! It was literally just crawling on my hand! Fuck off. It's on me again. What is up with these bees? It's his sunscreen. This is the first day I've put his sunscreen on. Did you put it on?
No. You mean the bee wax?
Is it bee wax?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's why he's chasing you and Chris.
So Chris gives me natural bee wax sunscreen.
Look what I bumped into.
His biggest thing is Jelqing products, which is where you extend your penis size. And he actually like has videos of him with his dick out doing the exercises. You've never seen this guy?
No.
What are you watching?
He's great. Yeah, he's half Asian. He started off with a 5.5-inch dick, and at the end of it, he said 7.5. But I think if you stop doing it, you shrink back down. Instead of a workout routine, he's got a dick routine he does every day.
That's hilarious.
Well, the dick's a muscle, I guess.
That's what he talks about, that it's a muscle and you can grow it like any muscle.
Give yourself a facial. Oh man. How's it taste? Earthy?
Earthy.
That's cool.
You're not like that with Yasina?
I haven't tripped with her.
Ever?
There's only once that I tripped with her, but the mushrooms didn't kick in for her and it kicked in for me. We did have sex though.
We did
Did have sex and it was fucking amazing, but then one thought just ruined everything.
Oh,
I was like, no!
Does anyone know where we are?
Pancake Rock? I'm not sure.
New Zealand Stonehenge?
Pancake Rock?
We're at
On
this
steroids?
gorgeous Stonehenge. I got a brutal burn, and then I bumped my head, and because of a burn, I bumped it, and because it's burned, it ripped the skin off. The skin scraped right off, and now it's like as if I'm not bald enough, I'm probably gonna have a permanent square of no hair.
Be a f***ing soft cock, mate.
Don't be a f***ing soft cock, mate!
Oh, you say, what's going on?
What's going on?
I've been sleeping in the car and like, oh, my neck is just... Like, you know when you have such an uncomfortable sleep that it starts seeping into your dreams? So I remember I was like hanging on like a chin-up bar in my dream because I wanted to like stretch out my back. It's like, oh, but whatever.
It's just rained, and this is the perfect time to find those little mother effers.
No. Nah, they're definitely not the right ones.
Oh,
These
they're
ones,
so tiny.
yeah, these are flimsy as well.
They're way too small.
Yeah.
You killed it! You don't destroy nature. We're in New Zealand. It's a nature preserve, man.
It's not nature, they're aliens.
Oh.
You didn't know that? Terence McKenna said it, so it must be true.
Everything he said is true, right?
Of course.
When you're looking for the mushroom,
Psilocybin DMT machine.
and when you touch your testicles, you feel the mushroom's roots growing from them into the head of the penis, which clearly is a sign of the Psilocybin Dickinson.
What are you trying to do?
The necessary disclaimer.
Right.
Yeah, to kind of negate any ill will. It's like if you start off saying something with, oh, by the way, no hate intended, I really respect this person, but by the way, they're a fucking... Oh, but you know, I do respect them.
Yeah.
It's like as soon as you say that, oh, everything else is fine.
Yeah.
Just start off with, I mean no harm, I really respect you, but... Yeah. I love those comments. Those are the best. Those are the best. So we can, say as much shit as we want, as long as we preface it.
Have you ever had that on mushrooms? Like you felt like you were dying? Or had the thought?
Yeah,
like
every
physically?
time. Yeah, every time.
Yeah, I've had that too. Your body's like, did you just feed me poison? You motherfucker.
Yeah, you also get these thoughts like, wow, these are poisonous. I feel like I've poisoned myself.
Yeah. Psilocybin cannot kill you. It can only make you think that you're going to die.
Like walking through the forest, walking through the woods. I hop and skip and jump away through New Zealand's forest.
Just making that shit up.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's the finish line.
Yahoo!
Almost made it. Suggesting that you thought of something that you never even thought of.
Whoa.
Yes.
Using your dark magic
Dark
hypnosis on
magic hypnosis. There's a reason my hair fell out of my head. It was evacuating.
it. It's too much power.
So much power that it's crisped it off like a burned thing or
So
other.
you're using it on me, that's why your back's peeling.
Yeah. That's what happens when you use the dark hypnosis power. It
You're a wizard, Adam.
I'm a wizard, yeah.
You're a wizard, but you're a dark wizard. You're Voldemort. You're not Dumbledore.
No, I'm not Dumbledore. I'm Voldemort.
You know what's a cool Pokemon? Is Arcanine.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Almost got hit by a van.
Keep honking. Just keep honking. Hold the honk. Keep holding it. Why will no one in front stop?
Adam, you get up.
Your car hit ours at one point, somewhere. Did you feel the car hit? No. You didn't feel any hit? No.
I definitely heard something.
We heard something bang, so we were trying to stop you.
I think he was playing dumb.
Yeah. Because he said he did remember going around the bike.
Yeah.
He said, I remember going around the bike.
Yeah. It was definitely that van.
They all
I think
were
he's
that
playing dumb, dude.
I'm pretty sure it was that van too.
Yeah.
But I felt the car get impacted by something.
So did I.
You know what? Just thank God that we're all okay.
Exactly, we're alive.
That's
I
all
felt
that
something
matters.
get impacted, like for sure, and it felt like this. This is what it felt like.
There's a mark.
It's very, very faint.
Well, that's good.
So, well, thank goodness this happened the day that we just found out our channels might be deleted later in the night. So not only
Awesome.
are our channels possibly going to be removed today, but we did avoid death.
Yeah. Unless we did die and we're on the island right now, like in Lost.
No, they said that wasn't what happened. That was just a fan rumor. That was a
Okay.
rumor. So rumors aren't real, so we're good.
So we're not dead?
Unless this car behind us hits us.
Adam would be Mario, you'd be Luigi, right?
What animal was that? So over there is the North Island. That is an Adam. That's a Chris.
What is it?
Whoa! That's not the one, but it's the closest I've seen so far.
That is one.
Nah, it's not.
Damn it.
Why do you go up there, silly? It's the number one cause of drug addiction. It's disconnection, because people aren't addicted to drugs because of this, this special molecule that does this unique thing to our brain chemistry. It's the feeling that we get from that drug, and people who are addicted aren't very familiar with other ways outside of taking that drug to maintain that feeling, and it's very hard to kind of stay clean when you've got all society kind of treating you like a piece of shit. But you know, if you're an alcoholic, or if you're trying to quit cigarettes, or you're trying to lose weight, everyone cheers you on and it's like, good on you, man, so brave, oh, so brave. But if you're trying to quit something like meth, heroin, cocaine, even marijuana, you're not taken as seriously, unfortunately. But that's just the world we live in.
And this is the world we live in. These are the hands we're given.
Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I know that the overall theme of this vlog was just totally ridiculous and silly. But hey man, sometimes it's just good to have a break from the deeper existential topics, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to give my brain a little bit of a break and finally upload this vlog, which it's been ages since I've been to New Zealand now, and like, man, looking back on it, like we had a blast, don't get me wrong, but just please realize that this was the highlight reel, right? Like, it wasn't all sunshine and lollipops. Like, this was the time when, well, first of all, I was still kind of recovering from my existential crisis, which got triggered from our last collaboration together. But then again, I did take Iboga for a YouTube video, so it kind of serves me right. But it's really interesting because during this New Zealand trip, I was still kind of understanding it, and now I've embodied a lot of those lessons, if that makes sense. But this is also a time where we had that YouTube crisis, and I had like 2 strikes on my channel. I think Adam had one. It was like super, super scary, and we had to delete like basically a lot of our videos.
Send help, guys, please.
And it was stressful. I was like just kind of making it financially, and I do want to thank Adam for helping us out a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to paint the picture like it was just a miserable trip. It was very fun actually, especially looking back on it, but it was also very stressful, and I was going through a particularly tough period in my life. We all have flaws, we're all hypocritical, we all have a shadow self, but I'm super grateful that I've resolved a lot of those internal conflict and have a much clearer picture of where I want to take this channel. I want to continue to educate and inspire people in this authentic, entertaining way, hopefully. Anyways, and just in case you guys have missed it, even though it happened ages ago, me and Adam did do a podcast together. It's a little bit cringeworthy looking back and watching it, but I kind of feel like that with every video that I make when a lot of time passes. And if you guys have enjoyed anything that I've made in the past and believe in what I'm doing and want to help kind of manifest this vision that I want to fulfill, please feel free to check out Patreon, because it's the best way to keep things pure and authentic without having to worry about corporate entities and things like that. And that's why I push it so much and spend so much time and effort into making the best content I possibly can. And it takes a lot of time and effort. If you guys want to help us hit our first Patreon milestone, which will allow us to create more documentaries, like for example, as soon as we hit this Patreon milestone, or if hopefully, we'll start working on a Psilocybin documentary and a San Pedro one, and I can promise you guys that it will be the best psychedelic content I have ever created, right? That I can promise you. And if not, it's all good. It's just, if you don't ask, you'll never receive. And unfortunately, the Patreon pledges have slowly been declining over the last few months, so it would be much appreciated if, again, only for you guys who actually believe in what I'm doing and actually want to see better content and want to see this channel continue to thrive, then I'm talking to you. Otherwise, don't worry about it. It's all good. Anyways, rambling over. Have a good one, guys. Peace.